What's up guys, CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid News Now, where we'll get you caught up on all the top stories from around the entertainment world. In today's top stories, Wonder Woman reviews are finally here, and we'll break them down for you. New information about Joss Whedon's role in Justice League's post-production and kind of how that all came to be, plus a confirmation about Aquaman's place in the DCEU timeline. But in our top story, the embargo has lifted and Wonder Woman reviews are here, and they're extremely positive. As of this afternoon, with 58 reviews in, the fourth film in the DC Extended Universe is currently sitting at, wait for it, 97% on Rotten Tomatoes. That's not just the best of any superhero movie this year, that's the best of any superhero movie ever. But maybe even more impressive is its average rating of 7.7 out of 10. That's the highest average rating of any superhero movie since Logan earlier this year, but before that, the first Avengers movie. The critics' consensus calls it thrilling, earnest, and buoyed by Gal Gadot's charismatic performance. Wonder Woman succeeds in spectacular fashion. That's backed up by multiple other reviews, from The Wrap calling it one of the few great comic book movies of the last few years, highlighting the cast and attention to detail, while legendary critic Richard Roeper of the Chicago Sun-Times praised Gal Gadot's performance specifically. And those thoughts are echoed in almost all of the reviews, but that doesn't mean they're all positive. There are a few negative ones so far, but I had to really look for one. And that one that I found was from The Guardian, which was just scathing, calling it just another superhero movie and essentially a missed opportunity. But outside of that, overall, they are overwhelmingly positive. Of course, there will be more reviews by the time the opening weekend's through, probably about 250 more to be exact. And there could be, a change in percentage points, but it'll probably be a very small shift. It's rare that we see this dramatic swing after these first numbers. So if this holds, it is a massive win for DC and WB, at least a critical one, with hopefully a big financial turnout coming in just a couple of days. On to our next story, we finally have more details on the whole Zack Snyder, Joss Whedon Justice League thing. When the news broke 2 weeks ago that Zack Snyder would be stepping away from the film in the wake of his family's tragedy, the comic book world was incredibly supportive. It was amazing to see, but it's safe to say that they were also absolutely shocked. And when Joss Whedon was announced as the man that would step in to finish out the film's production, it's safe to say we were all even more shocked. The former Avengers director was probably the last person fans would have expected to take the reins of DC's own marquee superhero team-up movie. While we still don't exactly have the full picture of what Whedon's going to be doing for the film, tonight we at least have some more information thanks to Charles Roven, a prominent producer behind a ton of DC's movies over the last few decades. In speaking with Variety, Roven said he was already working with us on some of the scenes for that additional photography that we're going to be doing shortly. It was fortunate that Zack convinced him and he agreed to step in and finish the movie to help Zack finish his vision. We're excited about that. This seems to back up early reports that Whedon was actually initially brought on to script and handle some of the film's reshoots, but this is the first we've heard that Zack was actually the one that convinced him to come in, step in, and basically handle the rest of the post-production. And hopefully more details about the situation emerge at some point. I know I'm really curious about what exactly is left for Whedon to really do other than overseeing the day-to-day proceedings and I guess handle the movie's reshoots, but let me know your theories on that in the comment section down below. Moving on to our last story of the day, we finally have clarification about when Aquaman's going to be set in the DCEU's larger timeline. This came into question only recently, as Wonder Woman's of course set in the past, kind of like Captain America the First Avenger, so fans really weren't sure whether or not Aquaman was going to happen before Justice League or after Justice League. Those kinds of rumors intensified a little bit after a first look at Amber Heard's new Mira costume from the movie debuted about a week and a half ago, a very different look from the one she rocks in Justice League, leading some fans to speculate that that costume's just from a flashback scene or that even the entire movie is potentially set in the past like Wonder Woman. But today we have an answer thanks to who else but Charles Roven, who apparently spent his entire night at Wonder Woman's premiere on the red carpet just clearing up the DCEU's biggest mysteries. Roven confirmed to Cinema Blend that the movie will take place after Justice League, saying Aquaman will make reference to Justice League. There will be some reference of something that preceded Aquaman that will be in Aquaman. I believe that is the intention. So there you have it. Aquaman will be the first movie post-Justice League to carry on the story of the DCEU, at least chronologically. Whether that Mira scene was just a flashback or not, though, we'll just have to wait and see. Let us know what you thought of all of today's stories in the comment section down below, but that's going to do it for me here. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we release a new video. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.